Hey Jason, my name is Jessica from Peterson SEO, and this morning I spoke to Dan, and he thought you would be interested in this video I'm about to show you. So today we're going to go over a few tips that you can apply right away. That's really going to help with your online presence and getting more organic leads. I do need to apologize for the background noise. My AC is kicked on because it's really hot. So I do apologize for that noise. So it is important to note that nearly 70% of your organics are going to come from this website. So it is going to be really important that your website be properly optimized. So we are on your website. You have a decent looking website. It looks like you have two main service pages, so that's good. Okay, you have a large service area, so I would highly recommend having separate pages for each of the major cities or towns in each of these counties that have any search volume so that you can actually be found organically in each of those communities for your services. Otherwise, it's going to be really hard for you to be found organically in all these places. Um, let's see. Okay, it looks like you do offer other services. So I would also recommend that each service have their own page with their own content and keywords. That way you can actually be found for these services. And it doesn't look like I'm seeing much for content. So your website is not ranked based on appearance, it's based on content. Content is key, and you're going to need a lot of it. Google wants you to have a minimum of 1,000 to 1,500 words of content or more, depending on what your competitors are doing. So if your competitors have more content, you're going to need more than them. Whatever they're doing, you're going to need to do more of. Um, your content needs to be based around your local buyer intent keywords for these services. Those are going to be the keywords people are actively searching in Google right now for the services you're offering in Land O'Lakes or your other service areas. So that's how you need to write your content around those local buyer intent keywords. Now, your homepage should really be like a mini summary page, or it should be a summary page with like mini summaries for every one of your services, all with unique content and keywords. And then the service area pages should be like mini home pages, also with their own unique content and keywords. Google doesn't like duplicated content and considers it spam, and it will not index it. So all your content on every single page needs to be completely original and have their own keywords. Google has little robots that go and index these pages, pulling your content and keywords so that they can rank you for that and put you in front of your customer. Um, One of your top competitors for water damage restoration in your area is Greystone Restoration. They have a decent looking website. They have separate pages for each of their services and also for each of their locations. So you're going to need to do the same thing. Let's see. So they have interlinking pages, which is good. That actually helps SEO. Got a little bit of content. Reviews. And that's about it. So they actually don't have nearly enough content that they should. So these guys could be fairly easy to beat if you work on your content and keyword strategy and build out those additional pages with their own content and keywords. But that by itself isn't going to be enough. Um, you do have to support your website with search engine optimization, because a website without that is not going to be found online. So if we look here at your metrics, your website has a rating of a 10 out of 100 in Google's Trust Flow, which actually isn't too bad, especially with as few referring domains as you have. So great job on that. Um, Not all referring domains and backlinks are created equal. So you do want to make sure you're getting high authority ones, which means they're directly related to your industry and services, and that they're also do follow links, because they will actually share the power of those high ranking sites and help you to rank. But Google does not, Google only gives you credit for one backlink per referring domain. So anything extra, Google looks at as spam. If we look here, you have one do follow link. So really, you have one very powerful backlink that is giving you such a great score. So that's awesome. In order to beat your competitors, though, you will need more referring domains, and also higher quality ones than they will have. Because you don't have any content, you don't have any keywords indexed, and you're not getting any traffic to your website. So you're missing out on a ton of volume and potential customers by just not optimizing your website. If we look at your competitor, they have a rating of a 10 as well, but with over 400 backlinks and 66 referring domains. So that just goes to show what I said. Not all are created equal. So you do need to focus on the high quality ones. Out of all their links, only 19 of those are do follows. And so you're going to need to beat 19 referring domains. And oh my goodness, I am so sorry. I should have turned off my notifications. Oh, stop. I apologize for that. Um, so they have 19 do follows, which means you need to beat their 19 in quantity and quality. They've been indexed for over 144 keywords, but they're only getting 26 people to their website. So they're missing out on a ton of traffic, and definitely don't have those keywords supported correctly with their SEO. So these guys will be super easy for you guys to beat if you just follow the tips that I've given you. And then the last part of this is this Google My Business section. Your goal should be to be in the top 3 of this section for each service area and your major keywords, because 30% of people search directly here in the maps and don't look anywhere else. So if you're not listed in this top 3 section, you send all those leads to your competition. Now, there are factors that come into play in ranking here, but the most important are citations. And that's simply listing your business in a bunch of directories with the name, address, phone number, and website. So you need a lot more of those than your top competitor. And when you follow all of these tips I provided you today, your website can be #1 across Google for all of your services and service areas using those local buyer intent keywords supported by SEO. Thank you so much for watching this video. I would really love to get your feedback and what you thought. And if you have any questions, go ahead and give me a call at the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.